Our next session is titled Sai Bhajans and Community. This session will be led by Shri T.V. Hariharan, also known in the Sai circles as Hari Bhai. Shri Hariharan is a renowned composer, music director, singer, and speaker of international acclaim. Dedicating all his life to the singing and spreading the glory of Bhagwan, Shri Hariharan has travelled extensively and has given performances in India and abroad. Shri Hariharan sings bhajans in multiple languages that include Sanskrit, Hindi, Tamil, Telugu, Malayalam, Marathi, Kannada, and so on. He was one among the very first batch of students at the Sri Sathya Sai Institute of Higher Learning in the year 1979. He has composed more than 250 Sai bhajans, which are sung all over the world in all the samitis. To name a few: Anandamaya Bhagavan, Lambodara Gananatha Gajanana, Narayan Narayan Bhajamana Narayan, Sai Ram Sai Sham Mere Sai Ram, Jayama Jayama Daya Karo Sai Ma, Ishwar Allah Ek Tum Ho, He Shama Sundara, Aruna Ramana Shri Gurudeva, and the list is practically endless. Dear brothers and sisters, please join me in welcoming the very dedicated, knowledgeable, and wonderfully inspiring Shri Hariharan.
Om Shri Sai Ram. Om Shri Sai Ram. Pranams at the lotus feet of beloved Bhagwan. How fortunate we are to be in total satsang, which started yesterday beautifully. Today it has continued again, most wonderful flow. Swami, you have created the miracles of miracle. Every one of your instruments here elsewhere in the world, they are so powerful, they absorb your power and your love. When they come out with that love and power, each one of us, we feel we are very, 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 very humble, because we find everyone is a saint, everyone, what he has to achieve, Swami has made he or she to achieve, they have achieved. Still we talk of bhajan sadhana and everything, because so that again we can be into that. Yesterday morning when I came and sat here, the address of All India President Nimesh Pandya brother, Dakapa brother, Ramani sir, afternoon my Sai student brothers Sonam Kote, Hira, Rupak Sharma, later PRC. Now today morning, again I thought I will run away from this compound actually. Then I thought it's not right, because it is I who is not doing. So I had to convince myself that Swami, you are filled in everyone, and your love, your power is filled in everyone. Where is the place for that individual to think he or she? So with that conviction, this physical body of mine stands in front of you, not knowing what to share with you. The subject given to me is Sai Bhajan and community. There are two aspects: Sai Bhajan community, that itself one subject. Then Sai Bhajan and community, That is, those who have not come to know of Swami, that's another subject. If we analyze ourselves, we don't even have to talk on this subject, Sai Bhajan and community, I feel personally. But as yesterday BRC brother told, in order to remind oneself, whoever comes and stands here, it is not oration, it is not their thinking, it is individually, in the name of speaking, through the microphone system, through the speaker, it comes back to our own ear to remind ourselves that we are blessed by the greatest avatar, Bhagavan Sri Satya Sai Baba. So when we are blessed so much, we should celebrate this time, all time, throughout our life, every second of our life. When we think it is Swami's power, Swami is singing through us, Swami is talking through us, Swami is doing everything through us, we are not playing any role, but still how grateful we should be. How much grace we have personally received from Avatar, where we are all individual instrument of Swami, spreading and sharing the love of Swami throughout humanity. When we say Sai Bhajan and community, every one of us who are here, I am sure at some time or other we never knew about Swami. I am sure. Swami, out of his bountiful love, we were once community. Sai Bhajan Swami started. We were once community not knowing Swami. But Swami, with his love, sitting in one place, Prashant Nilayam or Vrindavan, brought the whole world through love to him. So this is something unimaginable. What is our role then? We have to submit ourselves. Swami, you somehow out of his grace and love, out of your grace and love, you have given each one of us a role to play, like in Kurukshetra Yuddha. Pandavas and Kauravas, they were going to fight. And each one thought they are going to fight, but Krishna, he says, he has finished already all the Yuddha. So same way, we are all made to do the things, but doer is only him, not us for sure. Even if I want to think that I am doing, it's a wrong understanding, misunderstanding, but still there is some understanding, is there even a misunderstanding. So we should be grateful for that. Today this brother Siddharth, when he was talking, he was a boy from outside, he didn't know Swami, but see how he was brought. So when he was telling that story, each one of us, when we analyze ourselves, then we all know that each one of us are brought by Swami like that. Today we are all bhajan singers, bhajan conveners, everything. First subject I would like to touch, Sai Bhajan community. Sai Bhajan and community will come later. Sai Bhajan community. We are the most blessed people. Whoever singers, all our singers here, must be most wonderful singers, but we have to touch our heart to find out whether we have accepted that state, what Swami has given to us. With all humility, with all love, with all grace, have we taken or not? We have to put in, okay, today is Thursday bhajan, I am going to sing this bhajan. Today is Sunday bhajan, I am going to sing this bhajan. Go, and all of us have got the ability to sing. Sing beautifully. Is that the purpose of our bhajan singing, or it is some more? And we have to find out, bhajans are meant, as brothers are talking from yesterday to today, whether it has really united every one of us. During bhajan time, when the bhajan is sung, yes, without doubt, because God has straightaway blessed us with that unity. Because He knows very well, if each one of our individual thinking, if He says, no, you try to talk and solve the problems amidst yourself and then get back to unity, I am sure none of us can be united. Because each of our mind direction is in different level, so we cannot unite ourselves. That's why from time immemorial, But especially this avatar brought us all together through bhajan, where which whoever sings bhajan, whichever bhajan, now Ravi brother was singing. When you are singing, we lost ourselves. Actually, I thought I will start before talk one song to Swami, then I will talk. But after listening to Brother Ravi singing, I thought, no, let that remain in the ears of people for much more time. Actually, Brother Siddharth was saying, after this it should be silence, and that is the truth. But still, Swami never makes anyone inactive. He sees to it everyone should be active. He pushed me here. So I have to come here to share with you. In bhajan community, as Samiti bhajan singers or as state bhajan singers or bhajan in charges, we have to analyze ourselves. Whether when we go for bhajan, you have heard about all the rules, regulations, how to maintain raga, tala, bhava, so many subjects. In fact, we finished all these subjects. But now it is retrospection time. When we go to bhajan, whether it is in Samiti or big centers, all of us when we come, sit for practice. We have to touch our heart and say, I have come and I have sit for practice. When I am going to sing bhajan, do I have the same feeling and same love for all the co-singers who have come? Am I totally happy and in the state of ananda with them or not? Many of us will say yes. Many of us will say no, because it is we ourselves, we know. Anybody sings, that time we should have the ananda. It need not be a particular, I sing, then you should listen. No. Can anyone sing? So that we have to work out. That Swami has given easy way for us to work out. Yesterday also, we are told in everyone Swami is there. But more than anything, Swami says, I am God and you are God. I know I am God, but you are not aware. He doesn't say you don't know, you are not aware. Because the fact is, everyone is God. How to make ourselves into that state is very simple. Swami has given the example, which I think I have quoted elsewhere also, but I would like to share with this august audience. Swami says, a granite stone, when it is on the road, we will stand on top of that, we may sit, rest on that. Same granite stone, when we make it in God's form, either Vishnu, Lakshmi, Ganesha, any form, we immediately keep it in a temple and scores of people go and worship, offer puja. A granite stone which was on the road yesterday, today becomes God. When it is the state of a granite stone, what transformation it undergoes is nothing but the sculptor removes all the unwanted part from that granite stone. Similarly, each one of us know what is not needed within us, which stops us from becoming divine, is that unwanted qualities. So each one of us, we have to find out how we have to remove all those things. Most importantly, because bhajan singers are blessed little more easier. Hello Sankirta Keshavam, in the Kali Yuga, only Kirtana, Sankirtana can really make us one with Swami. In this age, how to become that? For singers it is very, very easy. Individually, when we sing a bhajan, we forget ourselves, we lose ourselves, we enter into Bhava Samadhi, as Brother Sonam told. When we enter into that state, after bhajan, what happens? The moment bhajan is over, we forget that state, we get back to normalcy. Before we enter into society, what we have to do is, we as group should love each other. How? Simple method. When we are sitting in the bhajan, we are singing bhajan. After the bhajan is over, we are supposed to disperse silently But anyhow, all the singers who are co-singers, you know them very well. You will get an opportunity to see each other. So see to it, each one of you know, go tell the other singer, your bhajan last Thursday was beautiful. It touched my heart. It's most wonderful. When you say that, even if the singer's song wouldn't have been to that standard, he will think, oh, it has touched somebody's heart. So next time when I go, I should go in that type of mood. So when each one of us, when we talk positive about others, each one of us, when we think positive about others, with no time, what Swami expects, that unity, bereft of ego. It's not theory I am talking. I have experienced this in my life umpteen number of times throughout the world. Because I found what another human being requires is that small recognition that he is also existing. That's all. The secret is only that. We are not going to lose anything. And when Swami says we are all embodiments of love, though we have not experienced love in totality as a human being, but because Swami has given the mantra, you are love, you are love, you are love, you are love. So say, anything negative comes, I am only love, I am love, I am love, I am love. So naturally that love develops. Then naturally you feel like telling everyone, yes, you are good, you are good, you are good, you are good. By that our negativity goes down, 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 down. Then we really become good only when we recognize good in others. Till then, it's very difficult. We can blame anybody for anything, but actually the truth is we have to blame ourselves. Because of our karma, we have taken birth in this Janma. But because of our great karma, good karma and love and grace of Swami, we have taken birth during this Purna Avatar. And this Purna Avatar's message is only bhajan. Having given so much importance for bhajan, nama sankirtana, when we are given the opportunity to sing, we are not in the mass. In fact, a bhajan singer who will come to the Samiti, he will be prepared, he will be properly practicing his Shruti, this, that, everything. But an audience or a chorus people, 5,000 people or 2,000 people or 200 people who come, they don't come with any preparation except, oh, today is Thursday, I should not miss bhajan. See that ordinary devotee, more than a singer, what is his feeling is, today is Thursday. Oh, that man is, he will sing this song beautiful. That sister of mine will sing this song so beautiful. I shall not meet this Thursday, but then I have to go. So he is already into the state of devotion, bhakti, and with nothing, he is not going to claim at the end of the bhajan, I am the singer who sang this song or sang this bhajan. He comes with all that love, all that devotion to listen to the lead singers. But whether we lead singers, do we have the same love, same expectations like that ordinary devotee who enters the bhajan? Because today I feel I should share also that if we cannot touch our own Samiti people, if we cannot touch our own group bhajan singers, we cannot touch the society. For this, we cannot think about it. If I say remove the ego, then you'll say very difficult. If I will say very difficult. But say don't think about yourself, very easy. Anyhow, bhajan removes your body, mind, intellect concept when we sing bhajans. We don't have our individual ego that time. It is very easy to follow. So if we can, then a devotee who comes with all expectation, with all the devotion, he comes and he sits and listens. He enjoys the bhajan. And after the bhajan, he doesn't even know who is the lead singer if it is a big center. But he feels, I had experienced recently in Sundaram, 2 weeks back, when Sundaram singers were singing. But the audience, there were lots of non-Sai devotees also attended. What I mean by non-Sai devotees, nobody is non-Sai devotee in the world. But in our small understanding, we differentiate between devotees and non-Sai devotees. In that time, I am telling. Lots of people were there. And at the end of the bhajan, I come outside and I see everyone is lost themselves in bhajan and they can only think about that bhajan. They soak themselves into that bhajan more than anybody else would have experienced, including the singers themselves wouldn't have experienced that, but that lost devotee experienced that. So already Sai Bhajan is touching communities without you and me, but you and me are used by Swami to touch them. When that is the case, because I experience in lots of places, I find this type of things. Sometimes some people say, oh, they are not Sai devotees, how to do? In Canada, in Scarborough, there is a center. It's one of the biggest centers, maybe in the world, I don't know. There, Thursday bhajan speaks, thousands assemble. And Bal Vikas class, in one center, more than 800 Bal Vikas children. 800 Bal Vikas children in Canada. Swami has taken avatar here. He has given us the close proximity physically. He has given every one of us that opportunity. But still, His grace, where it travels, there you and I didn't go, but it is established already. It is Swami who is establishing the community. Many of the children are non-Sai devotees. Parents will leave them outside in Bal Vikas class and go away. The children will come and learn about Swami. Naturally, first day they won't go talk in the house, second day they won't talk, after 6 months they will tell what all taught in the Samiti. Then the parents first they will think, no, we don't want to get influenced by this Sai name. But slowly, they get into that and they start coming. Who is doing the miracle? Swami is doing the miracle. He has created every one of us. We should now take this opportunity, each one of us. Don't say, sir, Thursday I am going attending bhajan in my Samiti and I am singing. No. You and I have got much bigger responsibility than that. You stay in one place, you have a house. When you sing, somebody will be interested. When they listen to the bhajan, they may enter your house. Just encourage them. Don't start immediately anything. Just sing bhajan for them. They will be at peace. Then slowly, I have tried with one of my foreign friends. I never took Swami's name, but I will quote Swami time and again. I never took. One day I found in the puja room a German lady. Suddenly, Swami is photographed there. After 10 years or so, then I happened to ask, why this photograph here? Then she told me only one fact. See, people are much more intelligent. People can understand the power of divinity much more easier. That lady told me, Hariharan, I am totally impressed with you. I found you are from your heart. But I tried to analyze. It's not only you. Like you, lakhs of people throughout the world. He has created. He cannot be other than God. When she said that, see, people analyze. So what we have to do is when we go, it's our personality, what is given by Swami, not our individual personality. It is not needed for anyone. What Swami has given us, if we can carry that in our heart, that's very easy actually. We don't confuse ourselves at all. I don't have to put something different. I don't have to act something different. Just accept that you are instrument of Swami and carry that forward everywhere. That's it. Community comes with you. Once it so happened, one of the slums of Bangalore, now it is no more slums. I went. There if I see in that place all fight, rough words, fight, and people are different mode of operation. Went to that temple. Not just take a harmony, go and sit. No tabla, no microphone system, nothing. Go sit there. Went on singing bhajan. So what happened? People started coming for the bhajan. Mind you, it is an area which is little not approachable area. Go sit and sing. God's name is so powerful. Our Swami's name is so powerful, it automatically brings everyone. We don't have to do anything. His name is sweet. His name is very powerful. His name is love. His name is everything. We are nothing there. So that name, that love brings everyone. Then slowly we ask, sir, can we also learn the bhajan? Then I told yes. Then started teaching bhajans for 3 years. After 3 years, I stopped teaching the bhajan. Every Friday they were, this I am talking 21 years back story. After 3 years I stopped that bhajan training. I stopped going to that place due to various responsibilities. After 16 years I am going to that area which was once so-called slum. Sunday I didn't recognize the area because it was all, in Tamil we say, Mada Madive Kuda Gopura, means everything was very palatious building, something like that has come up. I thought maybe I have come to wrong area. Then it was a Friday, I am entering that temple. They have not seen Swami, they have not studied Swami's literature, they have not done any, they are not used to this. But after 16 years, I am finding that Friday bhajans are still going on in full fledged. I might have taught 10 people, but there are 200 people sitting and singing. Small children singing, I was shocked because they were so professionally singing. I am finding harmonium players, I am finding dholak player, I am finding tabla player. It is not, we have to learn. Swami gives it. If we have that love, if we have that faith, if we have that sincerity, we don't have, sir, in our area, no harmonium players, sir. Can you see that area? That is not an area where there will be a guru going and teaching. There is not the area where tabla guru will go and teach. Is that hard? A bhajan means this should be there, that should be there. They want to. Because when God is there, the feeling is like that. God is there, we have to offer full fledged. And they were doing like that. I thought, after 16 years. Now we say, oh, Swami took, Swami left us and this and that, and slowly our center of strength, it has come down. That is because we don't have the love. It's not mistake of the Lord. Lord who has addressed us as embodiment of love, we fail to carry. So maybe that is why. How come in other places so many people are coming? That is because of that simplicity, simple faith. Swami, I shared with somebody this story also. Simple faith. Once Krishna Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was going singing the glory of Krishna and dancing and singing, he was going, Hey Krishna Govinda, Hare Murari, He Nath, Narayana, Vasudeva. Whole crowd is following. They were crossing villages after villages. Bhajans and communities started long back. He was going like that. But there was one man farmer who was unmindful of all these activities, sitting on a rock, a peasant, a farmer sitting on the rock, looking at a book and then crying, weeping. When he was weeping like that, all the disciples of the Guru who is a jnani, he is unmindful. Sometimes to Swami, those who are not used to Swami, when they get introduced, suddenly they will address Swami as sir also. Swami doesn't mind. Because for Swami, you address him as anything, he is everything. He doesn't mind. Then we are terrified. Whom we are terrified? Swami is happy. So, that disciples, they went and went, Hey Murkha, are you not aware this Chaitanya Mahaprabhu has come? Whole world is behind him and you are sitting on a rock like a rock, unmindful of all these things. Then Chaitanya Mahaprabhu understands there is some problem going on there, so he goes there and says, Brother, what happened? Then Shishya says, no, like this things are, they leave. Let me find out what it is. So he asked, Brother, why are you crying? Then he told, no, when I see this Bhagavad Gita, I feel like crying. Then Chaitanya Mahaprabhu asked, because the book was, he was catching the book upside down, not straight. So he was very terrible. What do you understand? Do you know Sanskrit? No. Do you read this? No. Then why for you are crying? And he told, I know one thing. This is Bhagavad Gita. 700 shlokas. Lord was standing to impart all these things to Arjuna, whereas Arjuna was coolly sitting and listening to everything. What about my Lord's life? How much it will be paining for the Lord? So the message Swami gives, it is the feeling. It is not how much we know, even bhajan wise, even anything wise. That innocent, illiterate has got much more true faith and feeling for Lord than all the educated disciples. Now we have to find out where we stand. Because we all born, when we took birth, we were so innocent. We didn't want anything. We didn't want any anchoring. Nothing. It required nothing, but everything was given to us. Only when we start growing, we thought we are growing. But unfortunately, we were going reverse direction. That is why this avatar came with the message of bhajan. And he has given to every one of us to show that bliss which is hidden in every one of us. Other time we experience bliss or no stature, no ego is sleeping time. We don't know whether we are so and so. We don't know where we live, whether it's palatial house or road. We don't know whether we are in flight or train. When we sleep, we are in total communion with God. That is the blessing Swami has given to everyone, whether he is a sinner or anybody. He has given to everyone so that to remind that rest, that oneness everyone should feel, he has given that. But the other time, when we are physically activating ourselves, the most important sadhana he has given is bhajan. Having got this Sairatan conferred, after that what we lack, where are we trying to run, what are we looking for? We don't have to look for anything, we got it. Feel proud. Swami once said in 2006, Atrudra Mahayagya, I used to just observe Swami's simple teaching which will come in every discourse, which gives the immense power of understanding in the simplest way. He says, you have at your house Godrej bureau. When you have a Godrej, you don't go put dust and all unwanted material in that, put waste things in that, and then lock up that. You put all silk sarees, all the jewelleries, all the monies, all valuables we put in the Godrej bureau. Similarly, this body is the bureau. It's like Godrej. So in that, we have to put valuable things. We cannot acquire valuable things because our mind knows which is valuable, which is not valuable. So Swami thought, why to give this trouble for all these fellows? So he thought, okay, straight away, whether you ask, Bin mange sab paya. We have not even asked for it. Without asking, he gave us that treasure in our heart. He gave us that. After that, if we don't understand, then I don't want to say anything negative. We have to understand. We are all very valuable people. Lord himself has come physically and given us everything. Personally guiding every step. Today, all the brothers spoke. Today, yesterday, everyone told what all Swami has done. We remember Sonam, myself, all of us used to be in music practice. So Swami, we think we are singers, not knowing anything. See, knowing something, at least we think that's okay. Not knowing anything. But Swami is giving practice. One song, in those times he used to make 2 months practice. Morning and evening. If you have college, you will have the great privilege of not going to college. If you have evening time, great privilege of being with Swami in the green room. One small thing, brother introduced me in all the directions which I don't deserve, but one thing I certainly deserve. I am the 9th rank holder of Sri Satya Sai University, Sri Satya Sai Institute of Ireland. Don't clap, because there are only 9 students. especially student singers. Yeah, in first batch Prashanthilium, we had in science group 9 students. In CBSE 2 students. So third rank you cannot give prize even if you want to offer some medal, bronze medal. You can't. Peak come because many people have come, so 33 people are there. And they were BCom, but really we were also calm only because none of us studied. Our main duty is we rush to veranda, sit, have Swami's darshan, and that time he will move around every student. Every student almost will have the opportunity of having Swami's padam under his padam. And then we try to do the massage, he will hit like that on the head. Pichi aim chestunnam. So all those things, that type of opportunities was there. So studies were secondary actually. In 1 year I never studied anything. So, but Swami used to ask, how Swami encourages? We have to learn lots of things. He asked, mathematics, how much in mathematics? Swami 52. Huh? 52. Chup. Because nearby, those time in the veranda, higher veranda, VIPs will sit, lower veranda, students will sit. He doesn't want VIPs to listen to that. So, chup. Then he will call one of the VIPs. मालूम है स्वामी आपका स्टूडेंट सिंगर ये भजन में नहीं इवन पढ़ने में बहुत इंटेलिजेंट then even he should have at least instructed what we have to say. We won't say that suddenly take another mathematical 96%. And we all have experience during our music practice. Music directors like Rajesh Rao, Adinarayan Rao, M.S. Subbulakshmi Amma, P. Leela, P. Srishila, everyone will be in green room. Swami will say after either Sonam, Rupakshma, Hirakchan Koti, any of us in ये मोहब्बत रवि से better गाता है. After the song is over, है ना? They cannot say no because Swami is very quiet. And anybody is better than Gandasar. You know, Telugu part there. He sings Telugu song. He's better than Gandasar. We can't even stand in one note, but still Swami's. That promotion, that confidence, make us aware of that divinity, that love, that power. That is why today we are able to run around anywhere boldly, though we don't know any subject. If you ask, sir, what is it? Did you go through that volume number 43 in Satis I Speaks? No, sir. I cannot say. I will only explain. When Lord is open book, He is in front of you. Where are the volumes? Because already one word speaks volume for us. To digest that, it takes janmas. Now where will you go and refer? Seriously. We cannot refer anything because when he is standing, he is telling, when I was leaving Prashanthiliam, he told first don't go, then I told no Swami, then I told the reason. He told go for 15 days, then gave me some money, go, enjoy yourself and come. After 15 days I came back and again I started my story. Swami, I have to go to Bangalore, Swami. Why? Enduku? Swami, family is there, I have to do further studies, Swami. Because that time no MBA had come in 1982. No other thing, and MSc was there, but Swami knows my achievement in mathematics, physics, chemistry. So when I told Swami, very silently when he came in the veranda, Swami, came just now next to, Swami always will ask us, because we are more brainier, we are more intelligent, and we know everything. So he will ask us what. Then we are also very confident. We are not less confident. So we decide our plan also. Swami, you must see mathematics on. Enough is enough to study. And suddenly he calls me here, and then that's a different experience. I don't want to go into that. But whatever it is, he decides a different path. After everything I am telling Swami, I have to go to him. What will you do? So first time when I was telling Swami asked, what will you do in Bangalore? I told further studies. After that, Swami, I'll go street after street and sing your glory song. Because this was a long dream for me and Sonam. When we used to study together, we both used to say, what should we do? No hurry. We had to put harmonium around our collar. And from Cape Comorin to Himalayas, we should sing bhajan and that's all we have to do. Of course, Swami is making all of us do in different direction. What is your aim? He always fulfills, but in different way. Because he also sees that when you are in samsara, you have to take care of samsara, like brothers told, duties. God, Swami himself has told, and students again told that, our brothers. So we have to, amidst that, any given chance, look for the opportunity. There is something, oh, film conference, my God, whether they invite me or not, I am going. I didn't even know when I will speak, though I am given the time. I didn't even know. Yesterday I was ready. I was 3 o'clock, I was studying all the time. Sir, when are you going to speak? 3 o'clock. Then I come and sit here, 3 o'clock, something else. Then I asked Navi, hey, when is it? No, it is tomorrow, sir. Oh, is that so? Because I am not even aware. Because that much also I cannot carry in my mind. Why load it? Mastak pustam ayipothe problem. The mind should not become book. It should be open, free. He is writing. He is doing everything. Okay, in organization should we not plan? Again, that he is making all of us plan. My life is different. Doesn't mean everyone should be disorganized and disoriented. No. My orientation by Swami may be different. But for each one of us, different orientation. Why I am saying Swami encouraged so much? In my final year mathematics paper, people are struggling, second paper, working. This experience I want to share with you. When Swami says, high percentage. It happens. That will be the truth. What he did? Before going for exam, he used to give us Father Namaskar, Vibhuti, and he will give a nice sender. And he will advise us. Chudu, पहले क्वेश्चन पेपर को देखता है, जो मालूम है वो पहले लिखो. First impression is best impression. बाद में जो कुछ मालूम नहीं है उसको बाद में whatever way you want to write, you write. But the first answer, if you are written very well. So I went to the exam. Second paper, I didn't understand things because I told you we spend maximum time with Swami, no time to attend college, no time to study. So I don't want responsibility. I don't want to say who wants the responsibility also. So exam came. I went and saw question paper. I wrote everything and came out very confidently. And my class people, 9 students are there, except me, are most brilliant people, very academic oriented, very devoted, but they are very good. Generally they go find the result, how they will see my name. Suppose if I am passed, they are all 100%. So like that, they go like that. I cannot regret because that's my standard. So finally what happened? I came out, these people are very morose. Like, hey, exam over man, final exam, come on, let's relax. Let's be happy. Today evening bhajan, and tomorrow you are going to your place, I am going to my place. For singers, we don't go to our place. We stay back in Prashananam, especially summer days, we have more and more. Already opportunities are morning and evening, minimum 2 hours with Swami. Minimum 2 hours with Swami. And holidays, no need to ask at all. We are blessed with so many things, so we don't move. We will be there only. And when we are there, this boys can go, do you know one thing? How can you be happy? You don't have brain writer. What happened? Man, the question paper is out of syllabus, man, like that he was telling me. If I had studied, I would have known what is inside syllabus. One advantage, if you don't study, you are very much within the syllabus. Because university has got that rule, whichever out of syllabus questions you attend, you have to be given full mark. I should let you know the secret. but I cannot tell lies that I am the most brilliant fellow, I am the best singer on the earth, I am the best fellow in everything. No. Imagine the power of Swami is that a person whose mukam karoti vachalam is satyam. A man who doesn't know anything, he just picks up. Not one who knows everything. That's very easy. He has already given the back end. Why should he pick up? So he looks for like Aryan people, few people. Yeah, most fittest people in the world is like Aryan people. Yes, this fellow doesn't know anything. Because there is a story. You can't fill a full cup. I believe there is a big businessman who wanted to welcome his Guru Maharaj. Guru Maharaj, yes, I'll come tomorrow evening for high tea. So he went for that high tea, and his businessman, with all enthusiasm, he went on pouring decoction, and then he filled the cup, then the saucer, then after that the white linen cloth also, because Swamiji told, no, use the oil pour. Then he went on pouring. He got wild. Though he worships that Guru, he got wild because his costly linen is getting spoiled. So he got wild. Swami, what are you doing? Because he has asked for Atma Jnana. He already, because he told that Guru, I have money, I have qualification, I have people under my command, everything I have. I have only one small problem. I want Atma Jnana. Can you come tomorrow a cup of tea and give me that? So Guru wanted to teach him, poured. It destroyed that white linen cloth. Then when he shouted at his Swami, he told, this is the problem. When the cup is full, I cannot do anything. When you are empty, yes, I can do. When the cup is full. Brothers and sisters, we have the biggest responsibility as bhajan singers. Never make the cup full. We spoil our own linen. Chadariya jhini re jhini. Ram Naam Raspi. We have to. Like Kavita said, Dhruv, Prahlad, Sudama, Nivodi, Shuktevne Nirmaliki. As body was given to them, when they left the world, they lived that Nirmal life and left the world. But we have entered into many things and learned things. And then because we have one Maha Mantra, Sai Ram. The moment we say Sai Ram to somebody, we feel that we are very pure. Opposite person also will smile. See, Nama Ruchi, not only Nama Smarana. Many people are not singers. How they should be satisfied? Swami created this. Everyone wish each other Sai Ram, Sai Ram. So in a crowd today, live session is Sai Ram, Sai Ram, Sai Ram, Sai Ram. Before your lunch, 100 Sai Rams you are saying with all the happiness, not artificially. Even if you want to be artificial, we cannot be. We will be artificial only. Always with full heart. Because that name is so beautiful. So this brothers and sisters, this community, as we were all previously in the outer circle and we have come to inner circle, we don't have to do anything. We should make our cup empty. Fill it, let's Lord fill it up with all the love. Then let us all live together in love, which Swami wants. If each one of us can become the embodiments of love, which Swami has addressed for more than 60 years, after addressing, I don't know, I think we took it as Swami's address whenever he starts. We thought it is customary that he should address us as embodiment of love. Never we took it as a Maha Mantra in our heart or head or anything like that. At least it would have gone to head. I think we have not listened. We have only heard Swami speak. If you would have listened, it must have gone inside. Then we must have converted ourselves into embodiment of love. And each one of us, when we become embodiment of love, what community, whole universe will be. What we have experienced with Swami, what all we got from Swami, that whole world will be. Then where is the misunderstanding? Where is the fight? Where is the religion? Where is the difference? Nothing. That time we can declare also Ekamatati in Brahma. So we, Swami devotees, having been blessed by Swami, we should analyze our own self, because nobody can teach us. Brother, you are talking with little ego. When you talk to me, you talk little louder. You need not tell. I know better than you what you are talking of music or bhajan or shruti. You know, you are singing today. I have sung 45 years back, 70 years back. But I want to sing even now also. Good, sing. But find a nice place so that you are one with yourself. Now you are in public. A time should come where you are one with yourself also. Don't think 8 years I should be in public. If you would observe Swami, he exactly coordinated himself. When he need to be with the society, he was with society. When he has to be alone, he was alone. If we realize, we don't have to do anything. Swami encouraged everyone. We should encourage everyone. Swami loved everyone because we are devotees of Satchidananda. No? Swami is God, he can love everyone. Then what faith we have got? Then what is the role of us? So we have to understand that we should also take that message and love everyone. When you want to say something negative, say it positively. Swami has told how to be diplomatic. Everyone of you know the story. When Narada was asked about Lakshmi and Lakshmi's elder sister, whom you love, Narada didn't want to say if he praises Lakshmi, the other one will catch him. If he praises the other one, Lakshmi will leave him. So he told, why don't you just have a walk? You just go up and down. So when Lakshmi and her sister, which we should not say with our mouth, when they walked, what happened? Narada was so diplomatic. He told, Lakshmi Amma, when you are coming, how nice you look. He told. And when sister was saying, when you are walking back, you know, it was most graceful and most beautiful. So Swami says everything is in his tongue. Tongue is called Vani. Vani cannot be misused at no stage in our life. If we are unaware, yes, but now we are all Swami's persons. We all know about love. And each one of us are highest philosophers till the end, or even outside the auditorium, or any part of the world you go, you know. Swami has given that without giving individual mantra to each person. Oh, I am disciple of Swami. Like that, we don't have to say it all. He has given Maha Mantra to everyone of love. So we are all receivers. It's not none of us don't know. It is just to remind ourselves what is our role to play in the society. That's why I shared few thoughts what Swami gave, and it is his Vani. Tan tamura tarman adbhut hai visaj. Hari ke kar se, sai ke kar se, raha sai ki hai awaaz. With one prayer and finish. रख ले मेरे मन साई नाम से लगन जप ले साई नाम रात दिन कर ले नयन साई रूप से मिलन कर चरण कमल की कर ले तो दुआ साईनाथ की कृपा मिल गया तो धन्य तू बन के तू बांध प्यार की दे दो साईनाथ संक्रमा grateful to Swami for giving me the opportunity to represent him here with the representatives of him. Swami make us the most wonderful instrument where we carry no more our individual personality, only our personality. Yes.